Perfect timing on the second rainstorm. I'm officially done. Which officially makes me very happy. It was a project I wasn't looking forward to. I picked today because the weather was supposed to be semi-acceptable for it, and it was. Don with Adventures of the Broken Retard. Adventures of the Broken Retard and Very Tired. Wearing out early these days. Thank you very much for being here. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of a video I can put together with this. Well, good morning, boys and girls. Your old buddy Don here. This is probably the first time I've ever stood full figure in front of the camera. I'm embarrassed about my weight. Anyway, we have a project today that I'm not really looking forward to, mostly because it involves physical labor out in the heat, which is absolutely no fun at all. But the truck is going to go away soon. I've got to get ready to sell it. And I don't want to sell the rack and the toolbox with it. I want to keep those for the next truck I get. So I'm going to peel those off of there real quick. First of all, I'm going to have to empty the toolbox out, which is going to be a task in itself. Get the toolbox out of there first, and then the rack will come off. But hang around. Let's see how this goes. All right. Well, I'm going to have to figure out where all that stuff in the toolbox is going to go. So bear with me. In the meantime, look what I found. Ain't that something? Look, he's looking me right in the face. Makes me nervous. He's going to jump on my head. I'll freak out. Oh, maybe he likes the camera. That's interesting, isn't it? All right, party's over. Time to get back to work. Over the last couple of years, that I'm really glad, wipe some of the sweat off my face, that I was able to retire. Now, if you look out there on the hood of the truck, I'm not sure if you can see it from where you're at. On the driver's side, on the hood of the truck, right where the fender line, the line between the fender and the hood, that praying mantis is still there. You know, for him, that's got to be like standing on the side of the Grand Canyon looking out over that. Now, I don't know what those guys can see. Is the camera recording? Yeah. Huh. Didn't shut off a while ago. What's up, Elmer? All right, boys and girls, let's see what this is going to take to get that rack off. Oh, Mantis is gone. Oh no. You going to come help me? Picked a bad spot there, Mr. Mantis. Isn't that odd? He's got to go right where I'm working. Keep going. All right, as you can see, I am soaking wet. It was supposed to be 88 degrees with a 7-mile-an-hour breeze outside, and the air is moving a little bit. In the sun, it's way more than 88 degrees, but the humidity is so high, I'm just sweating like crazy. But I have a remedy for that, because in my truck I carry shirts. In case you're thinking I wear the same shirt every day, I don't. I got about 300 of these things, which might be literally 300. Look at that Mantis. He's right there where I have to work. I mean, he's right there. No, I'm sorry, little guy, but you're going to have to move. That's incredible. Let me show you something. Watch this. I can't see what the camera's recording. You see at the top of that ladder, those two bolts. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you see those two bolts, and that praying mantis is right there next to them. Amazing. Come on. There you go. He's in the back of the truck. that is hard. And I had figured that taking the toolbox out of the back of the truck and getting that rack off would take about an hour. It's a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Bummer. Man, it is hot out there. Let me tell you what. Monday, I think it was Monday of this week, my phone rang from 5:30 in the morning when I got up till 9 o'clock at night when I was upstairs. I got, in one day, 76 spam calls in one day. Back to work on the truck. Getting funner and funner by the minute. All right, another dry shirt, and we're back on the road. A heat'll get you, boy. But it is cooling off some. It's fixing to rain, which don't break my heart a lick. Looks like my plans are going to change just a little bit. Gotta get the dogs in. Yeah, that took, I don't know, 20 minutes. What you reckon the humidity is out there now? Actually, it's disgustingly humid, but as long as the sun stays behind the clouds, it's not that bad out there. Last two pieces. Boy, am I heartbroken. Perfect timing on the second rainstorm. I'm officially done. Which officially makes me very happy. It was a project I wasn't looking forward to. I picked today because the weather was supposed to be semi-acceptable for it, and it was. Don with Adventures of the Broken Retard. Adventures of the Broken Retard and Very Tired. Wearing out early these days. Thank you very much for being here. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of a video I can put together with this.